Hey guys, it's me, Jamie, back with another video. I know it's been a while since I posted, but don't worry, I'm back. I want to talk about loneliness and being alone. You may feel lonely, but you're not alone. In the Word, it talks about that if you make your bed in hell, or if you ascend into heaven, or I'll leave the Bible verse all throughout the video. It'll be on the screen. It, but the verse is, if you make your bed in hell, or if you ascend into heaven, or if you go into the depths of the sea, he will still be there. You may feel alone. You may feel lonely, but you're not alone. Where can you go from his presence? Wherever you go, he knows you're lying down and you're going. He's always with you. He'll never leave you nor forsake you. He leads you and guides you. Those who are chosen. It may be a season of isolation, but it's only a season, and it will change. Just like it turns winter, then it turns to summer, and then fall. But in this time when you're alone, the devil's playground is an idle mind, or the idle mind is the devil's playground. So when you're in the season of loneliness, you don't want to distract yourself with pleasure, because if you're not in your mission, if you're not in doing God's will, it's not easy. It's not a cakewalk, but it's the only walk that leads to salvation. God is the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through the Son. His name is Jesus. Seek him with all your heart, mind, and soul, and watch what he can do in your life. My life has gotten better since I've started this walk. It's not easy. Spiritual warfare turns up. It's uncomfortable. Growth. Being alone. It's not good for man to be alone. You need people. You need a tight group, a tribe, soul tribe, people to hold you accountable. But it's okay. God is with you. Those who are born again, us chosen people, those who fear the Lord, angels encompass around. But we don't want to distract ourselves with pleasure when we're not living for the flesh, because if we sow to the flesh, we reap corruption. But seek the things of God, seek his face, pray and fast. Faith is what gets God's attention. Faith is what pleases God. Faith is what pleases God, but we don't want to do our good deeds to be seen, to boast. We don't want to fast and get praise from man, but to do things in private, to pray in private, to worship in private, to fast in private, not to be seen, not to boast and say, "Look at me." Narrow is the gate that leads to everlasting life, but broad is the way that leads to destruction. Many few will find it. Much is given, much is required. When you accept the call, more is going to be required of you. When you start leveling up, when you start getting more wisdom, more is going to be required of you. It's He's going to discipline you. Correction is a good thing. Correction is the highest form of love. The higher you level up, the more these agents start coming your way. These counterfeits, these puppets. But God is the ultimate puppet master. He's in charge of the good and the evil. The victory belongs to Jesus. So you're in this season of isolation. Fret not. these counterfeits, these puppets are all part of the plan. They're stepping stones. So once you endure the persecution, endure the the backbiting, the scoffing, the mocking, making fun of you, when you get past that, and we bless those who curse us. We fight evil with good. We don't fight evil with evil. We bless them, pray for them, and keep it moving. They're all part of the plan. Judas betrayed Jesus, and and that was a stepping stone for him to be crucified. So it's not always a bad thing when the enemy comes against you. It just means that your faith is going to be tested for you to level up. If you pass the test, you get more wisdom and you keep growing. It's a cycle. It's like you're leveling up and you're defeating the next boss. It's like a video game. But people will. Not everyone is bad too. I want to add some balance. There's some people in your life that help you grow spiritually, who bring you closer to God. I don't know his name, but I've been going to this church, and he had this little saying that you don't have to fall. You don't have to have a great fall like David and Bathsheba. You don't have to go back to your vomit. And that hit me, and that helped me with my walk. I don't have You don't have to go back to your old ways. And best believe when you're trying to live right, you get the phone call. Let's say you used to smoke weed. They call you up, hey, let's smoke, let's drink. But I tell them I don't do that anymore. I'm trying to live right, and they may not understand